had more clean sheets than everybody this year, and the smallest person. We talked about Mats Hummels, who just walked past us before, being immense this year. Defensively, even getting on the score sheet a couple of times. And that, as you said, one of the smallest men on the field, after the warning 10 minutes later, goes up and does exactly the same thing again and scores.
Let's have a look at the second goal, shall we? This is Vinicius Junior, and it came from a Jude Bellingham assist.
Yeah, Jude Bellingham, most assists in the Champions League this year. Five assists, but he gives the ball. Look at Jude, yeah, hands up. He knows that he gives it to Vinny and he's going to score. But it's unfortunate for the young left back from Chelsea, Maatsen, because I thought he's been brilliant in this campaign. One little moment of a lack of concentration and he gets absolutely punished.
It was a brilliant scuffer, wasn't it? He scuffed his shot into the ground. See it here, perfect. Oh, gets it all wrong, but it doesn't matter. As long as it rustles in the back of the net, that's all that matters.
Thing is though, Steve, as well, decisive player. 2 finals now, 2 goals for this guy.
Goals, I thought that with Carlo, for Vinicius, the goals become wider. This situation face to face with the keeper on a little diagonal, 4 or 5 years ago, Vinicius wouldn't score. You know, his visual camp, not wide. He becomes a player of another dimension.
Yeah, he follows Sergio Ramos to score in 2 consecutive finals. I know he never played last year because Manchester City, Inter Milan were in that one, but he scored the year before against Liverpool. He scored again now.
Vinicius Junior as well, just saw doing a celebration to Jude Bellingham. That was Jude Bellingham's celebration, just to show his appreciation, I guess, for that assist.
Yeah, listen, there seems to be a great camaraderie between these boys as well. It's not just good footballers together. They look like a good bunch who enjoy each other's company. And that, for your team, Josie, I'm sure when you're managing, you want that, don't you?
A good dressing room is so important. If I can find something in common to my most successful teams, is a good, healthy dressing room, for sure. And you are right, you can feel it, you can smell it, that these boys are a good family.
There you go. They're going to enjoy their celebrations for a little bit longer.
I think this is the important one.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Where's his cigar?
I don't think he's going to be sprinting to the crowd.
He cannot smoke on the pitch.
Someone's already lit his cigar and he's waiting for him on the way, 1 foot off that pitch.
Go on, do it again.
Yeah. And Carlo, he's just lifting.
Is that his 7th? Here he goes. Look at his boots. He's got boots. He has got boots.
That is his 5th. That is his 5th.
I love that. I love to see that, though.
Tell you what, he's going to need to sit down after that. He said after the semi-finals as well, we're going to have a party.
Here you go, look.
He invited Emma Dodds to the party. Hang on a minute, be careful.
There's the bumps. There's the bumps.
He might need some yoga and Pilates after this.
Goodness me. That was quite incredible, wasn't it? How dominant can this team be now? Like we say, they might make more additions in the summer, and they could also make an addition that is going to absolutely wipe the rest of the Champions League clubs out dry. If they get Kylian Mbappe, that would just be enormous.
Yeah, I think everybody was just waiting for this game to be out of the way, wasn't it? You had to respect PSG, you had to wait for their season to end, you had to wait for this, and I think the announcement will be made in the next 48 hours or so. Kylian will come in, Endrick, the new Brazilian superstar, will come in, 2 forwards, and then I think that might be it actually for Madrid, and then the year after next, they'll concentrate on some defensive areas, the fullback certainly that they're going to be looking at. But very methodical, aren't they, Jose, in picking their players?
But Bellingham will score less goals next season.
Yes.
Less goals.
Yes.
Because the system is going to change, the position of Bellingham is going to change. They will play Rodrigo, Mbappe and Vinicius. They will play 3.
Where do you think he'll play then, Jose? Because he won't replace Kroos, will he? Is that too defensive?
For me, he will play with 2 midfield players and Bellingham behind the 3 attacking players. So midfield he will play probably Valverde, Camavinga or Tchouaméni.
Yes.
And Luka coming when the game needs eyes.
Yeah.
But with these guys, Rodrigo, Mbappe and Vinicius, to play against them is hard.
They seem to, the way they've recruited, it's almost like they're future-proof in this team.
Yes, they are, yes.
I mean, you might be losing a Toni Kroos, but you've got a Camavinga, Valverde, you've got Jude now, you've got Tchouaméni didn't even play today. Do you know what I mean? They've got players that can come in and really just like take over the mantle. The recruitment has been really, really good, I think.
And you know what they're excellent at as well? You know, you've got a Dani Ceballos, you've got a Lucas Vazquez, you've got a player who's willing, a Joselu to willing. I mean, he'll have to go back, he's on loan, whether they make it permanent, we never know. But you've got players in the background who are more than happy to be Biff Park players because they want to stay at this club. They know how special it is. They know how successful they are. They know how many medals they're accumulating, how many bonuses they're going to pick up for winning the treble, and they want to stay.
But Steve, and you, Jose, I'm sure all the great teams that you've managed and we've played in, you've always had, yes, the starting 11 and the great players. But as important as those players are the squad players, the players that can come in. Like Nacho, they're the captain.
One of them,
he's
yes.
one of them.
Exactly.
He's waited and been patient. He's one of the squad players for years. But they have a role to play that is vital when you ever want to win, not just the one, but multiple trophies.
These celebrations are going to continue on the pitch, but Carlo Ancelotti has managed to, not just after getting the bumps and jumping around and celebrating himself, he's managed to find his way over to Jules Brie.
No.